let's talk about square matrices. Okay, so whenever we talk about a square matrix, let's deal with what is this. Okay, first of all, the terms is square. Anything is says to be square if it's all the parts are equal. For example, when we talk about this is a square, so if this is a square, the value is equal to same in all side. Like this is room like form a square because all the walls are equal lengths. Okay, so this is the like in a square. Means, for example, when we reference a wall, it's like a square because in this all the sides are equal. Okay, so the square matrix. Now when we talk about a matrix, it means that there the arrangement. So square matrix is the arrangement of all the things which are in look like in squaric form. Okay, what will this mean? For example, say in your first of all we use the reference like in its own experiences like in real life, then we move with the mathematical order. Now think like in your assembly, this is your school for example, and this is your assembly period. Okay, now your principal says that all the students are make equal line in horizontal and equal line in vertical. Means in horizontal line all the students are same, let's say 4, and 4 students are in each row. Okay, now what this look like is the above height of, for example, you are in the ground, so above of your the rooftop of your classroom, when you see these peoples which are in the same line, same rows, and peoples are in the same, so in these you look like, oh wow, this looks like a square. Means our principal made a squaric form of so arrangement. This is the called square matrix. Means when now we talk about mathematics, so in this case if a arrangement of numbers, such thing which are in mathematicals are arranged in squaric form, means a number of row equal to the number of column, then it says to be square matrix. That is the meaning of it is same order. Same order means that is number of rows equal to number of columns. Okay, let's we talk about in real life. Now we talk about in mathematical way, because now using mathematics, so the overall the mathematics are usually help us to understand the concept. Now for example, I make a little bit example of for such a thing like I made a matrix, so like 1 2 3. I'm making a matrix which has 3 rows equal to 3 columns, say R3 column. So this is 4 5 6 and 7 8 9. So in this case the row is equal to the column. You see, it make like a square, like a Sudoku square. For example, this is the overall meaning. This is the called square matrix. So for all, let's now the meaning of definition. The overall definition is the order are same, number of row equal to the number of column. And now we talk about the definition in mathematical order. So if let's say for example, if A is a matrix, okay, we denote any matrix in capital and its element in small alphabet of English. Now suppose this A is our matrix, so Aij is our journal term of using any mathematics. So journal term means, for example, generally means most of thing which happen in this case. For example, we say 4 plus 2, that is n plus 2 become for example any positive even numbers look like is a 2n. So this is form of a journal. So this is like again journal. If say for example any number which plus 2 make a number like, and for 1 when we put this 1 we get 3, when we put 4 we get 4. When we go put 3 we get 5, 4. So we get generally the number of is less greater than 3 and equal to 3 if n is equal to 1 and greater than 1. So this is the meaning of generally, means which thing is the using this thing, using the like any equation, anything will happen, satisfy this condition, like this is called a journal. So in journal form, like when we talk of 1 1, it become a A11. When we talk about 2 2, it means the second row second column intersection point is A22. Okay, so this is called A11. This is our matrix. Oh sorry, I'm making beta function. Now this become M, means if number, generally we simply written the any matrix form is M cross N. So if M is equal to N, I written the N where N is, I wrote the number the M, so that's why we call M cross M or say N cross N. Overall M is square. So this is the a square matrix, that is a square matrix for order has same for A I Z. This is called square matrix. Okay, now let's solve question using this hypothetically, and in next class we talk about the diagonal matrix and we talk about some interesting fact. Now we solve this question because without question this was nothing to understand it. I gave you some question. For example, this is our question, say 1 2 3 4 and say I A O U 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and let's suppose X. Maybe this was an example of it. Okay, now this is an the question are, this is the random order of anything which was in the mathematical or algebra. So now my question is, because matrix is the arrangement, so now arrange all the numbers, means I am seeing this numbers in matrix, like in matrix. So in squaric form, means make using this number, using arrange this in square. Okay, so square means all the row and all the columns are same, means the number of people in row is equal to the number of people in columns. I am saying I explain in the assembly example. So in this case the number of rows, say for example 1 2 3, because 9 numbers, so it means 3 row 3 column. So say 4, because the people 3 and 3. Okay, so 4 I A, okay, and O U X. So this make a square of 3 cross 3. This is the called square matrix. Say suppose lambda. This is called a lambda. Okay, this is called a simple example of square matrix. I take a hypothetical case. Okay, now listen, I give you example. I give you some homework regarding to you. So this is the homework, means create own question. Okay, whatever the level of question, I don't asking you, make own question, think own. Okay, make own question, answer it, that question. Since you understand the square matrix, you understand some basic knowledge of matrix, but now you understanding the concept of square matrix, so use own concept, whatever the value of using a mathematical thing, using anything in your surrounded area, anything else which will located in your area, which was you are coming to your mind. So create own question, its own question. Okay, and if possible create more than 2, that's your choice. Okay, more than 2. Oh, please do not cheat. So this is the example, own thinking question. Okay, I hope you understand. If you understand, like, share and subscribe. We will meet in next video. Bye bye.